Mrs. Sun, this is Pony Boy Curtis. I'm calling about the theme assignment for English. How long can it be? 5 pages? Can it be longer? Longer than 5 pages? As long as I want. It's all in my head if I can sort it out. First, I have to sort it out. No later than that. Thanks, Mrs. Sun. The place to begin. I'd gone to a movie. When I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of that movie house, I had only 2 things on my mind. Paul Newman and a ride home. I wish I looked like Paul Newman. I mean, he looks tough and I don't. Another thing, it's a long walk home with no company, but I usually want it anyway. I like to watch movies undisturbed, so I can get into them with the actors. You know, I'm different that way. I mean, my brother Soda never cracks a book at all. And my oldest brother Derry is too busy to worry about a story or drawing pictures, so I'm not like that. And nobody in our gang digs movies and books the way I do, so I loan it. Greaser! And I'm a greaser. Greasers can't walk alone too much or else we get jumped by the socials. I'm not sure how you spell that, but it's the abbreviation for the socials. You know, the jet set, the rich kids? We're poorer than the socials, and I reckon we're wilder too, but not like the socials, who jump greasers, wreck houses, and throw beer blasts for kids. Greasers are almost like hoods. We drive on their cars, we get into gang fights, and we steal things. I don't mean I do. Derry would kill me if I ever got in trouble with the police. I mean, so ever since Mom and Dad died in a car accident, the 3 of us get to stay together only as long as we behave, so Soda and I try to stay out of trouble as much as we can. I'm not saying the socials and the greasers are better, that's just the way things are.
Hey, Grease.
You doing all right stuff, Grease?
Hey, stay away from me!
Couldn't think of it.
Should be out there all alone.
Leave me alone!
Gonna do you a favor, Grease. Gonna cut off all that long, greasy hair of yours.
No!
Need a haircut, Grease? Give it here. Gonna cut it real close. How'd you like that haircut to start just below the chin?
Are you crazy? Soda! Derry!
Okay, Greaser.
I see someone.
Derry!
Gonna cut it real close.
Cool it, Bob!
He's asking.
Go be coming.
Gonna have to reschedule your appointment, Grease.
Pony boy, are you okay? Hey, they cut you? Did they cut you?
No. I'll talk.
Nothing. So scum.
You're cruising on territory.
Tony,
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm a little spooked, that's all. Compared to what they did to you, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
They have to stop dumping us. They have to stop.
Johnny, what's that you got in your hand?
It's never mind, Pony boy. Johnny. Look, I can't take another beating, Pony boy. I can't take it anymore. I get enough of my father. Pony boy, are you okay? Did they cut you? Are you okay?
Hey, quit shaking me, Derry. I'm okay.
I just want to see if they cut him or not.
Quit it!
Sorry. The kid's okay. You're an okay kid, Tony. Did you catch him?
Nope. You got away this time.
You know, I hit the cops with a couple rocks, though. I really think they left it.
I didn't know you were out of jail, Dallas.
Hey, good behavior. I got out early.
What were you doing walking all by your lonesome?
I was coming home from the movies. I didn't think.
No, you don't ever think. Not at home or anywhere where it counts. You might think at school, with all those good grades you have, you always have your nose in the book. But do you ever use that heavy nose for common sense? No, siree, bub. If you really had to go alone, you should have at least brought a blade.
No matter what I did, you wouldn't like it.
Leave my kid brother alone here. It ain't his fault he likes to go to the movies, and it ain't his fault the socials like to jump us. And if he would have been carrying a blade, it would have been a good excuse for them to cut us to ribbons. Are you listening? I want my kid brother to tell me to do my other kid brother. I'll ask you, kid brother.
Hey, next time you're one of us to go with you, Pony boy. And any of us will,
Can't pick it up Sandy to the game.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Sandy, can you stay?
No.
And so, no, you're the guy.
I've got a choice.
All right. 2-bit, Johnny Cake, you and Pawnee want to come with?
Me and Johnny will come. Okay, Derry?
Today is school night. Since today is school night, alright?
If I want to get boozed up, I'll walk over and find Joe.
Alright, if I ever catch you getting boozed up, you hear me?
Derry.
Who needs boozed up? I've seen you lots of times.
When?
Tubin's right. Soda gets drunk lots of times. At drag races, at a dance, only he never touches alcohol.
Come on, Sandy.
He don't need alcohol. He gets drunk on just plain living.
Probably. I'll find you.
Oh, hey, Two-Bit, if you're going to my place and you're kind of like that direction, maybe like, part way, just...
Happens I'll be going right by your place, Johnny Cake. Right by your door.
2-bit, thanks. Remember how Johnny looked after the socials beat him up? I mean, why do they hate us so much?
That's just how it works. We're greasers.
You know, I'm reading this book called Great Expectations for English, and that kid Pip, he reminds me a lot of us. You know, the way he felt marked lousy because he wasn't a gentleman or anything, and the way those girls kept looking down on him.
That's how it looked at me.
No, it happened to me. One time, I was in biology, and we had to dissect a worm, and the razor wouldn't cut, so I used my switchblade.
Pony!
I forgot what I was doing, otherwise I never would have done it. When I flipped it out, this social girl next to me kind of gasped and said, "They're right, you are a hood."
A soch? Was she pretty?
She looked real good in yellow. Don't tell Derry I said that, though. He'll say I didn't think again.
Brother would, but when he hollers, you don't mean nothing.
Like heck.
Best get home before my mother gets hacked off. I don't want to miss the game tomorrow.
What, miss it for anything? Pick you up at night?
Better meet me. I'll be at the Dingo.
She's different.
From what?
From the types of girls that'll look at greasers. You know, the tough, loud ones with too much eye makeup who swear too much. I like Sandy.
She doesn't have it easy. She's got school, a job, and nothing but trouble at home.
Hey, Soda Pop.
Yep.
How come you dropped out of school? I couldn't stand it when you dropped out of school.
It's because I'm dumb. The only things I was passing were auto mechanics and gym.
You're not dumb.
I am. Now shut up and I'll tell you something. Don't tell Derry.
Okay.
I think I'm going to marry Sandy. After she gets out of school and I get a better job and everything. I might wait till you get out of school though, that way I can help Derry with the bills.
Tough enough. Just wait till I get out of school so you can keep Derry off my back.
I told you, don't be like that. He doesn't mean half of what he says. He's just got more words than someone his age up to.
Then why does he love me all the time?
Maybe we deserve a lot of trouble we get into. Talent deserves a whole lot worse if you want the truth. The Two-Bit, he doesn't want or need half the things he swipes from stores. But it's not like that with Derry. He doesn't go anywhere, he doesn't do anything except work. But he's got hooks for you dig?
No, you're wrong. Derry don't love anyone or anything, and he thinks I'm just another mouth to feed. That's all I mean to him.
You better get on your own work.
Hey, Soda, you in love with Sandy?
I am.
What's it like?
It's real nice. What's that book you're reading in English?
Great Expectations.
Great expectations.
We were a little early for the movie, so we spent most of our time talking to the greasers we knew. You know, hopping in the back seats, leaning in on car windows, getting in on who was going with who was in jail, who stole what, when, and why. By that point, it was dark enough to sneak under the back fence of the drive-in.
Go home, both of you.
Try out.
Come on, Johnny Cake, we'll slide under.
Hey man, how come we don't
Move
just...
it, Johnny.
You know he hates to do things
I
legally.
said move it, Tony boy, right there.
You
Sure
really
does.
made them mad. You object?
Bob and Randy are disgusting. I don't want to sit with them either.
They need a lesson. We came to see a movie, we'll see a movie.
Bikinis on Muscle Beach.
Must be something by J.D. Salinger.
Really?
Marcia,
Hey, is this hair real or is it a wig?
stop that.
Oh, hey, I guess it's real. Hey, you want to see if I'm real?
Dallas.
Watch the picture.
Bikinis on Muscle Beach? Oh my God. And you want to see some real muscle?
Take your feet off my seat and shut up.
Yeah, who's gonna make me?
That's the greaser that jockeys for the slash Jason Thomas.
Hey, yeah. Hey, I've seen you two around the rodeo sometimes.
It's a shame you can't ride bull half as good as you can talk it.
Oh, okay. You guys ride bulls?
You better leave us alone, or I'll call the cops.
Oh, my. You've got me scared to death. You know, you ought to see my record sometime, baby. Guess what I've been in for?
Please leave us alone. Why don't you just be nice and leave
Nice?
us alone?
Nice? Now, I'm never, tell her, Johnny, I'm never nice. You want a Coke or something?
I would drink it if I was starving in the desert. Get lost, Hood! Are you going to start on us now?
No.
You don't look the type. What's your name?
I wish you had to ask. It's Pony Boy Curtis.
That's an original and lovely name.
My dad was an original person. I've got a brother named Soda Pop, and it says so on his birth certificate.
My name's Sherry, but people call me Cherry because of my hair. Cherry Valance.
I know. You're a cheerleader. We used to go to the same school.
You don't look old enough for high school.
I'm not. I got moved up a year in grade school.
What's a nice, smart kid like you hanging around with trash like that for?
I'm a Grease. Same as Dallas. He's my buddy.
I'm sorry, Pony Boy. Your brother's Soda Pop. Does he work at a gasoline station? And he yet?
Yeah.
Man, your brother is one doll. I might have guessed you were brothers. You look a lot alike. How come you're blushing?
Well, it's not every day you hear two good-looking socials say something like that.
How come we don't see him in school?
He's a dropout.
You go Johnny, and Pony Boy, and one for the redhead. Now, maybe it'll cool you off.
This might cool you off, Creaser. After you wash your mouth and learn to talk and act decent, I might cool off too.
Fiery, huh? Well, Johnny, you know that's just the way I like it.
Leave her alone, Dallas!
What'd you say, Johnny?
I said leave her alone.
Johnny! You want to repeat yourself?
I said leave her alone.
Thanks. He had me scared.
Well, it's not every day somebody talks to Dallas Winston like that.
Well, from what I saw, you do.
One time, a guy at a candy counter told Dallas to move over, and Dallas belted him so hard it knocked a tooth loose. You got some guts, Johnny.
Would you cool it, Pony Boy?
You guys come sit here with us. You guys can protect us.
Might as well.
All right.
So, how old are y'all?
14, 16.
That's funny. I thought you guys were both
16.
Well, how come you guys aren't scared of us like you were Dallas?
Well, first off, you didn't join in the way Dallas was talking. Then you made him leave us alone. And when we invited you to sit up here with us, you didn't act like it was an invitation to make out for the night.
Better then.
I've heard about Dallas Winston, and he looks mean, but not you two.
Sure. We're young and innocent.
No, not innocent. You've seen too much to be innocent. Just not dirty.
Dallas is a cool old guy. I mean, he'd leave you alone if he knew you.
Well, I'm sure glad he doesn't know us.
It's funny. In a way, I almost admire him.
Hey, weren't you yelling at someone a while ago?
Our dates. They brought along some booze.
I don't want to sit in the drive and watch somebody get drunk.
Okay, greasers, you both have it.
Oh, read to it. What are you trying to do, man? Hey, Johnny K.
Johnny, kid. Hey, Two-Bit. I'm sorry, kid, I forgot. Who are these, your great aunts?
Great grandmothers. Twice removed.
Or sharp one? How could you two be picked up by a couple of greasy hoods like Pony and Johnny?
Well, actually, we picked them up. You see, we're Arabian slave traders. We thought about Shanghai them. They're worth 10 camels apiece.
5.
Reagan. Say something to me, Johnny Cake.
Would you chill out a bit? Look, Dallas was bothering them, so they came down here to tell us to sit with them to protect them from people like you.
Harsh. Hey, by the way, where is old Dallas? Tim Shepard's looking for him.
Dallas is out on some action.
He'll probably find a fight. He slashed the tires on Tim's car just for kicks, which is no joke if you gotta work to pay for him. So they gotta fight.
You don't believe in playing rough or anything.
This can't find me rough. Blades are rough. So are chains, heaters, pool sticks. This can't find me rough. Dallas pays up, no sweat.
Yeah, boy, real simple.
Yeah, if he gets killed, we just bury him. No sweat.
You dig okay, baby?
Pony boy, will you come with me? We'll get some popcorn.
Sure. Y'all want anything?
Y'all watch the movie. Come on.
I don't think I have your numbers.
What numbers?
Street address and telephone.
Let me see if I have a piece of paper. Oh,
Cherry didn't want popcorn. She wanted to talk.
Your friend, the one with the eyebrows, he's okay?
He ain't dangerous like Dallas, if that's what you mean. He's okay.
Johnny's been hurt real bad sometimes, hasn't he? Hurt? Scared?
Worse than that. It was the socials.
I don't want to watch bikinis on Muscle Beach. I want to know about this.
Well, one day Soda and I were kicking rocks down the street when we saw Johnny's jacket on the ground. Then there was this hump on the other side of the lot and we heard him moan. Soda got there first. Turned him over, and I nearly puked. We're used to seeing Johnny banged up, you know. His father clobbers him a lot, but nothing like this. Two-Bit got there, and for once, he had nothing smart to say. Dallas got there too, swearing under his breath, and then turning away, and he was sick. I mean, Dallas. Finally, Johnny figured out that it was Soda holding him, and he just couldn't control himself. He started shaking and crying. He said there was a whole bunch, a blue Mustang full. Soda just held him. He said, "They're gone now, Johnny Cake. They're gone."
A blue Mustang?
Yeah. Johnny tried to run, but they caught him. One of them had rings on his hand. That's what cut Johnny up so bad.
All socials aren't like that, Pony boy. You've got to believe me. Not all of us are like that.
Sure.
That's like saying all greasers are like Dallas Winston. I bet he's jumped a few people.
Lots of times.
You think the socials have it made, don't you?
Well, I mean, you do.
This may come as a surprise, but we've got troubles you've never even heard of. You want to know something? Things are rough all over.
Then why are we so different?
You're more emotional. We're sophisticated, cool to the point of not feeling anything. I'll catch myself talking and realize I don't mean half of what I'm saying. I don't really think of your last time the river bottom was super cool, but I'll rave about it just to be saying something. You're the first person I've told that to. Why is that?
It's because I'm a greaser. And because I'm younger, so you don't have to keep your guard up.
For a kid, you're awful smart.
Probably I'll grow it. Hey, we better buy some popcorn. It looks like the picture's ending.
Yeah. You read a lot, don't you, honey boy?
Yeah. Why?
I can just tell. And I bet you watch sunsets, too. I used to watch them, too, before I got so busy.
You eat all the popcorn?
It was delicious.
hey, should I call for a ride?
I'll walk you.
It's 20 miles.
Yeah, but I mean, it is really, really early, so if we get going right now.
Johnny, there's a car at my place. It'll take us 10 minutes to walk there.
Trying to figure out the cool thing to do?
Two-Bit's car is okay?
It's a wreck, but Two-Bit will get you home.
Thanks, Two-Bit. Let's start walking.
Well, aren't we adventurous?
If you'd rather call your parents.
Nah.
Maybe I should run ahead and clean out the back seat.
Cherry.
Look what's coming.
Man, it's a tough car. Mustangs are tough.
What should we do?
for the social elite checkered shirt sets in the back seat.
Are they your boyfriends?
Maybe they didn't see us at normal.
Who's acting? I'm a natural normal.
Wish it was the other way around.
Oh, you mean... What do you mean?
That was close.
It's
What?
blue.
What is?
Johnny, tell me, why do they call you Johnny Cake?
Oh, real name's Johnny Cake.
They gotta get home. We gotta get moving, Johnny.
Johnny, what does it mean when you say tough? It's a tough car.
Oh, it means that when...
I was asking Johnny.
Well, it means, really cool or like sharp. Like, you and Marshall are two really tough girls.
Do you have brothers at home to help with things?
No, Tony's lucky. He's got two.
Hey, I'm lucky to have soda pop.
And Derry.
Are you crazy?
You don't talk about your oldest brother.
What's there to talk about? I mean, he's big, he's handsome, he used to play football.
That's it? Tell me what he's like.
I mean, he's a cool old guy. And
No, you're completely just... Alright, look. He's as hard as a rock and about half as human. He's got eyes like frozen ice, and he thinks I'm a pain in the neck. He can't stand me.
No, he doesn't. Look, I know that you, Derry, don't...
No, it's true. I bet he'd stick me in a boys' home somewhere if he could. And he'd do it too if Son would let him.
Funny boy, that just ain't right.
I get that he doesn't always come off the
No,
best.
you just shut up, Johnny Cave. I ain't wanted at home, and we all know you ain't wanted at home either.
How could you talk to Johnny like that? How could you do it? He didn't mean it, Johnny.
Look, Johnny, I'm sorry, bro. It's just... I've been mad and embarrassed because I've been making a fool out of myself in front of everybody.
You know what? No, it's true. I know, you know it, he knows, everybody knows it. I ain't want at home, and that's the truth.
Shut up talking like that. We couldn't get along without you.
It just... It don't seem fair.
What isn't fair?
Like Johnny's father being a mean drunk and his mother a selfish slob. Tubin's mom working in a bar to support him and his kid sister after his father ran out on him. And Dallas, I mean, he hates the world. Then we have Soda Pop, a dropout so he could get a job and keep me in school. And then finally, we have Derry, getting old before his time and working too hard to maintain a job and keep a family together, all while never getting to have any fun. Meanwhile, the socialists have so much free time that they jump greasers and wreck houses for kicks. They throw river bottom parties because they don't know what else to do.
I tried to explain.
Look, things are rough all over our part of town.
The way things are, like it, and lump it.
They've spotted us.
Blue Mustang.
Jerry, Marcia, listen to us.
You do, he still has nothing.
Just because we got a little drunk.
A little? You call reeling and passing out in the street a little?
Now look.
No, you look. I told you I'm never going out with you again while you're drinking. Too many things could happen.
Baby, you know we don't get drunk very often.
You aren't hearing me very good. I said never.
Oh, Jerry. Marcia.
Even if you're mad at us, there's no reason to be walking with these
These what?
vermin.
Who are you calling vermin?
This is the little greaser that needed the haircut.
And this is the social with the blue Mustang. And all the rings on this end.
Maybe you'd like a closer look.
Was
Okay, back off, you guys.
You think I'm gonna let some greasers get away with walking with our girls?
You're out of your territory. You better watch it.
Next time, pick up your own kind. Dirt.
You listen, greasers. We have 4 more in the back seat.
Then pity the back seat.
If you're looking for a fight,
Should we...
hey, I asked you.
You
Back
mean
off.
you outnumber us. So you give us a jumping, right?
That's right. Okay, kid. Looking for a repeat performance?
You touched that kid and I'll call the police.
Yo, what?
I don't want to fight, so we'll ride home with you. But first, you go sit in the car and you wait.
Wait?
You wait till we come over.
We're not scared of him.
I can't stand fights. I can't stand them. Yes or no?
Well, wait. 1 minute. Think I'll let some greasers get away with walking with my girl?
I said it'd be a long minute.
See ya.
You better go with them.
I know.
It's too dangerous. If I see you at school and don't say hi, it's not personal. It's
The way things are.
we couldn't even let our parents see us with you.
It's okay. Just don't forget, some of us watch sunsets too.
Let's not push the 1 minute warning.
It's time. I hope I never see that Dallas Winston again.
Why? Because he's one of us?
Because I might fall in love with him. How'd that be for trouble?
Marcia's phone number. Must have been out of my mind to ask for it. Probably phony anyway. I'm probably gonna go hunt up a game of snooker or poker or something. Those two girls were tough.
But if they see us in school, they can't even say hi.
If that's your worst problem.
Look, Tony, all that matters to me is we didn't have to fight tonight.
I mean, we did that okay.
Well, maybe you would have, but I couldn't take it anymore. I'd rather kill myself or something.
You can't kill yourself. Don't talk like that.
Well, I gotta do something. I can't do this anymore. You know, maybe I can just sleep here, you know, next to this fountain and pretend it's a waterfall somewhere in the mountains. There's beautiful water coming out of it. You know, I just wish there was a place with no associates, no greasers, and just people.
Maybe out in the country. When we have the whole family, we drive out in the country.
I don't know. Sometimes I think I like it better when the old man's hitting me, because then at least I know that he knows who I am. You know, look, because I walk out of the house, nobody cares. I go into the house, nobody notices. I stay out all night, and nobody checks in on me. At least you got soda and dairy. I ain't got nobody.
I mean, shoot, you got the whole gang.
It's not like having your own folks care about you. It just ain't the same.
Johnny fell asleep right away. Since I was asleep too, and dreaming, I brought my mom and dad back to life. My mom would bake things, and my dad would drive to pick up out early to feed the cattle. My mom was golden and beautiful. When I woke up, I thought, Glory, what time is it? Johnny was still asleep. Just thinking about facing Derry this late made me nervous, so I rushed home as fast as I could, and when I got home, I could just see, if only they're still asleep.
Honey boy, where have you been? Do you know what time it is? It's 2 a.m., kiddo. Another hour would have had the police after you. Where were you? Where in the almighty universe were you?
I fell asleep in the lot.
You what?
Look, I didn't mean to. I was talking to Johnny and we both just dropped off.
It never occurred to you that your two brothers are worried sick about you, but too scared to call the police because, you know, you throw in a voice on faster than your head could spin. And you're asleep? In the lot? What's the matter with you?
I said I didn't mean to, man.
I didn't mean to. I didn't think. I forgot. That's all I hear out of you. Can't you think of anything, honey?
Hey, Derry, come on.
No, you keep your smart mouth shut.
Don't yell at him!
Honey boy.
I remember my first thought. I'll find Johnny and we'll run away. I thought, at least things can't get any worse, right? I was wrong. Johnny!
Over here, Polly. By the fountain.
Johnny? What's that sound? What's wrong?
Let's start off with my back.
Hey, chill out! Hey, Johnny! Let me go!
Take a great break.
Hey, let me go!
Sit tight. You stay down, Bree.
Hey, Johnny,
Johnny. Johnny, what happened?
I killed him. I killed him. I think I'm gonna be sick. Go ahead. I already was.
This can't be happening. You killed him. They were going to drown you. You were going to die. Everyone ran when I stabbed him. They put people in the electric chair for killing people. I mean, what are we gonna do, man? I don't know.
First thing, keep your mouth shut.
Dallas?
I heard the socials were cruising our neighborhood.
They came up behind us and they grabbed me.
Okay, just shut up! I see you. Alright. Cops will be here in here. Okay, you need money and you need a plan. Darren Summer know about this? Boy, howdy, I ain't listening to people want to tell Darren. You don't need to tell him. Alright. Put this on or I'll die in the morning before the cops get you. And there's $50 in the pocket. Alright? Listen to me. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna hop the 315 freight to Windricksville. Okay? You're gonna find an abandoned church with a pump in the back. So don't worry about water. Alright? You're gonna buy a supply of food as soon as you get there this morning. When? This morning. There you go. And then do not go sticking your noses out until I get there. Alright? Alright, keep going.
Dallas, thank you.
You know, I thought New York was the only place I'd get mixed up in a murder rap.
Murder rap?
I said keep going.
it's beginning to get light.
I guess Dallas was right. The old church is over there.
My dreams come true. We're in the country, all right.
Alright, here's the plan. So I'm gonna go to the store. We can do it first thing before they open, and nobody's gonna touch it. You're gonna stay here at the church. Got it?
Hey, I wonder what's going on with the guys back home.
I can only imagine.
I can imagine too. Later, we found out.
Maybe Dallas knows something. He didn't say. But maybe he knows something. When the police worked him over, he told him he thought they were headed to Texas. Do you think that maybe one thing for sure, they're not headed to Texas? First time I've missed the works since. If you want to go on in, maybe this time I'll give us a phone call. If there's a phone handy and if there's some money around, nobody's watching. Okay.
No news? You've both been up all night.
How'd you make it out, huh?
Not good. The worst.
That bad?
I said the worst. We need to talk.
I'm starting to get a little nervous.
I can't live at home anymore. I have to get out right now.
If you want to stay with us, Sandy, how can you get out right now?
How can I stay? I've been up all night too.
You should have called.
Soda Pop, I'm going to Tallahassee, Florida. My grandmother lives there. I'm going to live with my grandmother in Florida.
Hold on. You don't have to do that. You're a Gary. You can stay here.
I can't stay here.
We're going to get married.
We're 16.
In a couple of weeks, I'll be 17.
Big difference.
No, Sandy. I'll be... I won't.
I have to get out. I can't talk about it anymore. And I can't see you anymore.
What?
That's what I came to tell you.
But...
It's hard enough, Soda Pop.
But...
Don't make it worse. Don't do that.
Okay. Okay, for now. You have to back off a while. But we'll write and keep in touch.
When you see Pony Boy and Johnny, explain to them. I sure love you.
Looks like another fight over at the lot. They sure got great timing. You alright? Why not? And what about Sandy? She's got to go to Florida to live with her grandma here. Sure?
is all of the tennis this morning.
Tennis.
I heard you told the fuzz that Johnny and Pony were headed for Texas.
Yeah, that'd be one possibility.
Could you think of another possibility?
I don't know, Gary. You gotta go ask them.
Man, look at that car. Corvette Stingray.
Man, look at the red. Wait, look at the red. Hey, that's the dead guy's girlfriend. Hey, come on, let's run her out of here.
Don't touch
Shut
your
up.
house.
What's this? You coming off same as Johnny Cake?
How is Johnny?
We wouldn't know about that.
What you know about Honey Boy?
I don't know. They think they're headed, what, southwest somewhere?
It's necessary to jerk me around. At least we all know about Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, too bad about that.
Yeah, he's dead. Too bad.
Would you want to come inside?
No, the reason I came over, the whole mess, maybe it's my fault.
Your fault.
I was just thinking that maybe I could help.
You.
Come on, Dallas.
No. Maybe you could help. Maybe we could go over to the dingo and we can talk about this and that.
Johnny and Cody need someone who can testify, and you want to make out at the dingo. I'm sorry, I've got to get out of here.
No, please wait.
For what?
It took a lot of guts for you to come here this morning.
Yes, it did.
Well, you got any message for the juvenile delinquents?
Yeah. Tell them I said hi.
Dallas, hey, come on, Derry. I'm just going to go talk to her. Okay? We're going to talk about this and that. Hey, don't worry.
All right. You talk nicely here.
I always talk nice.
How come I said hi?
You know, I heard they were heading for Texas.
God, if your kid brother's so smart, why can't you find a telephone?
I've been in church before, but this falling down old place gave me a creepy feeling. What do you call it? Premonition? That's our signal.
All right, man. I just got back from the store, and we are loaded up. All right, listen. I got a loaf of bread, some bologna, a box of matches, what else? Candy bars.
What else? More candy bars and a copy of Gone with the Wind? How'd you know I always wanted to read this?
I remember you mentioning something about it at one point, so I figured you could read it aloud and help pass the time.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
You know, Johnny, I'm still tired. Things been happening so fast, and I'm tired.
Last night, man. Was it last night?
Last night, we were walking Sherry and Marshall over to Two Bits. Last night, we were laying up in the lot looking up at the stars.
Last night, I killed that Bob. He could have been over 16 or 17. And I killed him. I'm real tired too.
The next few days were the longest. We spent our time playing poker and reading Gone with the Wind. Johnny was especially stuck on the Southern Gentleman.
You know, I just can't believe those Southern gentlemen riding in the sure death because they were gallant. Kind of reminds me of Dallas.
Dallas ain't got any more manners than I did. And you saw how he treated those girls at the nightly double.
Okay, but I remember this one time, he was getting picked up by the fuzz or something that Two Bit did, and they were knocking him and beating him around. He didn't even bat an eye. That's gallant.
He's your hero now? Go back to sleep. Dawn the next morning. The lower valley was touched with a strange kind of mist. The clouds changed from gray to pink, and the mist was touched with gold. There was a silent moment where everything held its breath. Then the sun rose.
Golly, that sure is pretty.
You know, wouldn't it be cool if you were able to paint that sky?
Yeah, but too bad he can't can't stay.
Nothing gold can stay.
What?
It's a poem I read once. I was remembering it. Nature's first green is gold. Her heart is she to hold. Her early leaf's a flower, but only so an hour. It goes on.
Well, you go
As leaf subsides to leaf, so eating sank to grief. As dusk goes down to day, nothing gold can stay.
on. Where did somebody like you learn that?
Robert Frost wrote it. I was remembering it. He meant more to it than I'm getting now.
Well, how come you remember it?
Because I keep trying to figure out what it meant. I never understood what he meant by it, you know?
I never really noticed clouds and colors and stuff like that until you started just, pointing them out to me. It's like they weren't there before.
You know, I couldn't talk about artsy stuff like that with the rest of the gang. I couldn't even remember the poem around that. They don't dig it. Just you. And maybe soda. And maybe cherry ballads.
I guess we're different.
Shoot, maybe they are. I was so tired of bologna, I got sick looking at it. We'd eaten all the candy bars, and I was dying for a Pepsi. We'd read up to Sherwood Siege of Atlanta, and I owed Johnny about $150 for poker games. You know, it's funny. I was beginning to think that I'd always lived in a church. Or maybe during the Civil War, or both. Huh, who do you think?
Who is it?
Glory, look at the church mice.
Dallas!
Oh, Johnny Cake and Pony Boy.
Never thought I'd be so happy to see Dallas Winston.
What's happening, man?
Hey, look, no, wait. Are the Fuzz after us? How about Derry? Is Soda okay?
Hold it. I can't answer everything at once. Hey, you guys hungry? I skipped breakfast and I'm about starved.
Wait, you're starving.
I mean, if you want some bologna, we got bologna.
No thanks. Fuzz won't be after y'all, but I think you guys went out the other direction. Hey, I got Buck's Keeper down the road. Hey, ain't you guys been eating anything?
What gives you that idea?
You both look terrible. The cops think you're headed to Texas.
Why Texas?
They know me. I get hauled in for about everything that happens on our turf, and, they caught me, and I let slide that you guys were headed to Texas, you had to be that.
Like I told you, he's a gallant.
You guys hungry or what?
You better believe it.
It would be nice to get in the car again.
Dallas always did like to drive fast, as if he didn't care whether he got where he was going or not. We came down the little red dirt road so fast that Johnny and I turned a little green. Then we stopped at Derry. The first thing I got was a Pepsi. Then we started gorging.
I'm going to start making some banana splits.
I guess it's about time you tell us what's going on.
Okay, look. Socials and us are having all-out warfare all over the city, okay? That kid you killed, he had a lot of good friends, all right? Look, I started carrying you.
Dallas, you kill people with you.
Yeah, you kill them with switchblades, too, don't you, kid?
Look, if you get caught with a gun...
Don't worry. Okay, I'm not going to get caught. I'm not itching to be picked up for murder, but it sure does help a bluff.
All-out warfare? All over the city?
Just one more day, okay? It's going to happen in that vacant lot. You know the one I'm talking about?
Wait, can we help out?
It'll be tomorrow. You guys will miss it, okay? Look, we got a hold of their president, their social club, and we had ourselves a war council, okay? So here's the deal. Ain't going to be no weapons, all right? If we run, things go on as usual. But if they run, they stay out of our territory. But good. That's what we need. We need them out. Okay? Yeah, I'm telling you. I ain't gonna run until every single social's out of there.
Well, what if they bring, blades and chains and everything?
Hey,
Hey, didn't I tell you? We got ourselves a spy. It's that Soch I tried to pick up the night you killed that other Soch. Cherry.
The
Yeah.
Soch?
You know, next time I'm picking up the rod, I'm going to go after one of my own kind.
We were getting that same advice from the associates.
Anyways, she told me that if Johnny goes to trial, she's going to say, what does she say, that she'll testify that the Sochs were drunk and they were just looking for a fight. That you guys were just acting in self-defense. How's that?
That would really help.
Yeah, you know, and I tell her, how about we go for a ride in Buck's T-Bird? She's politely said no, thankful, and she whipped me on my way. You know, what is up with this place?
Maybe you should have tried a little conversation before making
Conversation? This place is avid. What do chicks do in the country? Play checkers?
Okay. Got a plan, Dallas.
All right.
We're going back. We're going to turn ourselves in.
What?
We're going back and we're going to turn
Johnny,
ourselves
once they get their hands up, look, you're going to find out that greasers get it worse than anyone else in that jail.
Look, we won't tell anyone that you helped us, and we'll give you the rest of the money. Look, I got a good record, so I got a good chance of being
Are you sure you want to go back?
It ain't fair to Tony Boyd to sit in that church for the rest of his life with soda dairy worried about
Dairy dog?
Yes, he does! And I really don't suppose that my parents are asking about me or anything.
The boys are worried. Okay? Look, Soda was going to go all the way to Texas to look for you, Johnny.
I need my parents, or my parents asking about me, or anything.
No, they weren't. Johnny, what does that matter? Okay? My old man don't give a hang about me. He don't care whether I'm in jail or dead or drunk in a gutter. Okay? That don't bother me none, Johnny. Look.
Y'all, let's go back to the church. I think I left a book there.
Oh, all right.
If you'd done this 5 days ago, you'd be in a lot less trouble. Okay? Get in.
Well, guess what? I was scared. And I still am.
Look, I ain't mad at you, Johnny. Okay? You just don't know what a couple months in jail can do to you.
Like it happened to you?
Look, you get me.
We got to the top of the hill, and Dallas slammed on the brakes. We could not believe what was happening.
Glory, the church is on fire.
Let's go.
No. Get back in the car.
There's people
It is
in there.
not our
Well,
problem,
they're gonna
Johnny.
know
Get back in the
they're
car.
saying
If you don't get back in the look, what's wrong?
We're not sure. We're having a school outing and suddenly the place is in flames. Kids with matches.
Our matches.
Stay back, children. Wait for the firemen.
Some of the children are missing.
No, they're back here somewhere.
No, they're missing. They were down the church.
We'll go get them.
No, wait for the firemen.
Well, there ain't time.
God help us.
What I remember, we slammed a big rock through the window and we pulled ourselves in.
Hand me that kid, Johnny. All right, come on, little guy. Hand me that one, Johnny. You enjoying this, Johnny? Another one back there in the smoke. I think I see one back there. One more, Johnny. Roof's about to go.
Get out of there, get out! The roof's gonna catch them!
I think he's coming around.
Thank you, Mrs. O'Brien.
Where are you taking me?
My back, kid, you're in an ambulance.
An ambulance. Where's Johnny and Dallas?
And the ambulance behind us.
Just calm down. It's gonna be okay. You just passed out.
I didn't pass out. Dallas hit me. He knocked me out.
Your back is in flames.
It was.
Your friend put it out before he got burned.
Look, are you taking us to the police station?
The police station.
Why would we take you to the police station? We're taking all of you to the hospital.
And Johnny and Dallas are okay?
Which one's which?
Johnny's the one with black hair. And Dallas is the mean-looking one.
Dallas will be all right. He burned one arm trying to pull the other kid through the window now. I'm not so sure about Johnny. A piece of timber caught him across the back and he might have broken it.
severe, but they're giving him plasma.
Better lie back. It's better if you... I swear, you're three of the bravest kids I've ever seen. What are you, professional heroes or something?
I think you were sent straight from heaven.
Are the little kids okay?
They're okay. Thank you. All the parents want to thank you.
Dr. Morris, report to the ER, please. Dr. Morris, report to the ER.
Except for a few burns and a big bruise across my back, I was okay.
Hey, Dallas. Honey, if you ever do something stupid like that again, I swear I will beat the tar out of you. Do you hear me? Don't you ever...
Look, Dallas, listen, man, Johnny Cake.
I just finished talking to Mrs. O'Brien and some reporters at the reception, and someone phoned you. They're on their way up. Maybe your brothers or something.
My brothers?
That's what they said.
How they?
Phone number in your wallet.
Pony! Someone up! Where have you been? How come you didn't call? You trying to scare us half to death?
Tony, boy!
Derek, I'm sorry, man.
I thought we lost like we did Mom and Dad. Don't let you slept much this weekend.
Hardly slept at all.
Neither did we. Doctor, taking our kid brother home.
He'll be fine. There's no paperwork. You can go home.
We were asking about Johnny and Dallas, but nobody would tell us anything.
Well, are you members of the family? I'll only talk to the families.
Johnny and Dallas don't have any family except us, Doctor.
Yeah, or about as much family as they have.
Dallas Winston should be okay after 2 or 3 days in the hospital. One arm is pretty bad, but he'll get back to the use of it.
Dallas is always okay. Tell us about Johnny.
We already phoned his parents.
Give it to us straight.
Johnny Kane is critical. His back is broken. He's suffering from 3rd-degree burns, and he's in severe shock.
What are you doing for him?
Everything we can to ease the pain. He can't feel the burns below his waist, even if he lives.
If he lives?
Dr. Morris, please pick up the line door, please.
If he lives, he'll be crippled.
Is he conscious?
In and out.
He keeps calling for Dallas the Pony Boy.
Can we see him?
Not now. What you do now is go home and get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor.
You wanted it straight, you got it straight.
That's right.
You can phone in later on the nurse station on this floor.
Dr. Morris, pick up the line door, please.
There's nothing else we can do here. Better get home.
Pain was growing in my throat. The doctor gave it to us straight all right. I thought, maybe I'll wake up and this will all be a bad dream. Maybe I'll wake up and everything will be okay again. Only, it was getting harder to keep lying to myself. The next morning, Tubit came over. Same as usual, only a little earlier.
You can't believe a thing they put in the paper anymore. Who believed that 2 greasy-looking mugs could be heroes?
How do I like what?
How did I being a hero, Big Shot? Juvenile delinquents turn heroes. I like that turn bit.
Yeah, I guess we did turn all of a sudden.
It says you and Johnny risked your lives. One of the parents said the kids would have burned to death if it hadn't been for the 2 of you. Tell us about the fight, too. You have to appear in juvenile court for running away. Johnny for manslaughter, if he recovers.
Why do they keep saying this?
They go on about how Jeremy and Soda have been working so hard so you all can stay together, and how you've been on the honor roll at school. The reporter puts in that y'all shouldn't be separated after working so hard to, stay together.
Separated?
Won't happen. They don't do things like that to heroes. I was thinking of looking at our Johnny Cake. Want to come with?
sure about visiting hours.
I can't wait for visiting hours.
Pony boy.
Look who's.
Hey, 2-Bit.
I know. You want to ride home in my car?
No, thanks. I'm with someone.
Who is it?
It's Randy Anderson.
Randy Anderson? Why should I talk to Randy, right? I mean, he's a soch. It's their fault Johnny's in the hospital, it's their fault Bob's dead, and it's their fault that Soda and I might get put in the
I know that. Okay? And Randy knows that too. I have to go, okay? It's up to you.
Can I give you a lift home?
Maybe another time.
Can we talk? Hey, you know the rules. No jazz before the room.
I know the rules.
Meet him at the car pretty quick. We gotta go see Johnny.
You know, I read about you in the paper. How come?
Maybe I felt like playing hero.
See, I wouldn't have done it. Those kids would burn to death.
That might not have happened. You might have done the same thing we did.
Maybe you're right. I'm not showing another rumble tonight. I'm sick of all of this. And no matter what you think, Bob was a good guy.
How could I know that?
You couldn't! Now he's dead. You better have total breakdown.
Who's to blame?
Look, all I know is they split. They gave it to him all the time. He kept trying to make someone say no, and they never did. He needed someone to let him along, set limits, and give him something to stand on. One night, he came home drunker than anything, falling out disgusting. You know what they did? They said it was their fault. They took the blame. Damn him! Maybe if his father had given him a belt instead, he'd still be here. The only person that ever told Bob no was Jimmy Balance. No wonder he was so crazy about her.
Look, I gotta go, Ray.
Hey, that kid, your buddy, he might die.
He might.
And tonight, people get hurt in rumbles, even killed. And it doesn't do any good.
Running away won't help.
And a marked chicken about poker at the rumble. So what can I do?
I'd help out if I could.
No, you wouldn't. I'm a social. You get a little money, and the whole world hates you.
No. You hate the whole world. I have to go, Randy. You would have saved those kids, same as we did.
Thanks, Carissa. And then, thanks, kid.
My name's Pony Boy. It was nice talking to you, Randy.
What Mr. Super Soch have to say?
He ain't a soch. He's just some guy. He's one to talk.
On this floor, your friend's in critical condition. No visitors. Absolutely.
Lady, it's my friend in there. Please.
Honestly, it might be good for him to see us.
Let them go in, nurse. Can't hurt now. He's over here.
It can't hurt now.
Hey, Johnny Cake. Johnny Cake. Hey. Hey, y'all. I got a word for you. What's the safest thing to be when you meet a gang of social outcasts in an alley?
A judo expert?
No, another social outcast. Hey, they treating you okay? Listen, we got the base problem tonight. Too bad Jimmy Dallas can't be here. But we're gonna get them off our backs. Get them off our territory for good.
Hey, could you all get another copy of that book from the church?
What book, Johnny?
He wants a copy of Gone with the Wind so I can finish reading it to him.
I'll run down to the drugstore and get one. It's just downstairs. Hey, don't you all run away now.
So, Dallas is okay. And Derry and me, we're good now too. Hey, Johnny.
I don't know, it just hurt, and it usually don't. I can't feel anything below the middle of my back. I'm pretty bad off. Hang on, jumping that buddy.
No, you're gonna be okay. I mean, you gotta be. We couldn't get along without you.
I used to talk about killing myself, but I don't want to die. 16 years ain't long enough. When we were in winters, was the only time I've ever been out of our neighborhood.
Johnny, you ain't gonna die, buddy.
That's right, Johnny.
Dallas?
Still here, Johnny. You know, your picture's in the paper. Mine too. You know, some of the guys came by and rubbed it in that we were missing the rumble, and they said that they couldn't believe that I didn't have a wanted dead or alive sign under my picture.
That's a good one, Dallas.
We're gonna win, Johnny. We're gonna win, man. We're gonna beat the socials. We're gonna stop them.
Johnny, your mother's here to see you.
I don't want to talk to her.
But she's your mother.
Well, all she's done is to come up here and to tell me about all the trouble I've caused her. So for once, just tell her to leave me alone.
I was afraid of something like this.
Be back later, Johnny.
I got the book.
I'll give it to him. We need a doctor, please. They brought a book for you, Johnny. Gone with the Wind. We can read it together a little later when I come back.
Will you get me a piece of paper and a pencil?
When I come back. I'm sorry, but you can't come in.
I'm supposed to see him. He's my son.
Please, not now.
So this is our thing. After all of that trouble that we got to raising him, he'd rather be off with hoodlums?
The doctor will talk to you later.
Thought I'd find you here.
Hey, Cherry.
Honey boy, stay a minute.
Sure. It's gonna be rough tonight.
Brandy's not going to show for the rumble tonight.
I know.
He's not scared. He's just sick of fighting. Bob was his best friend since grade school.
Johnny can't get showing either. Only I can say he ain't scared. He's real scared.
How bad is Johnny?
Bad. You can't see him just yet, but please, will you try and make an effort when you can?
No, I couldn't.
Why?
Because he killed Bob. I know Bob asked for it. He made it happen, but I just couldn't look at the person who killed him.
I just don't get it.
You only know his bad side. When he got drunk, he was horrible. It's that part of him that beat up Johnny so bad. I knew it was him when you told me the story. He was so proud of those rings. But the point is, when he wasn't trying to destroy himself, he could be something special, something that marked him as different.
Last time I saw Bob, he was drowning me.
Think hard, Pony Boy. When was the last time you saw Bob?
Last time I saw him, Bob was...
Don't go to the rumble tonight.
Why? They bringing blades?
No, they play your way. No weapons, fair deal, your rules. Randy told me he knows for sure. I already told Derry.
I guess we're supposed to be grateful.
I'm not looking for gratitude. I like you, Pony Boy. I liked you from the start, the way you talk. Wouldn't you try to help me if you could?
Sure, if I could.
I have to testify at your hearing. Randy, too.
To clear Bob's good name?
You'll be there. You'll find out. You'd make a good friend, Pony. Good friends are a little hard to come by
side of town?
Real good.
You can see good from our side, too.
Thanks, Pony. You did okay.
I wonder what happened to you. You feeling okay? You look awful.
I got a headache, but don't tell Derry. I'll take a couple aspirin.
Hey, if you're really sick, you fight anyway.
Hey, keep your mouth shut and Derry won't be a thing.
You think you could get away with murder living with your big brother? But Derry's stricter with you than your folks.
Yeah, but they raised 2 kids before me, and Derry has them.
You all right, kid? You look tense.
We all get tense up before a rumble.
Skate never hurt anyone.
No, seriously, you look like you're under a fever.
I'm okay. I'll get home in a little bit.
Right. If you get in a jam, remember, holler.
Promise.
It's going to be that time. Is everyone happy?
I am a greaser. I am a JV, and I blacken the name of our fair city.
Get thee hence, white trash. I am a soch. I'm the privileged and the well-dressed. I drive fancy cars. I throw beer blasts just for kicks. I break windows at fancy parties.
And what do you do for fun? We jump greasers!
Hey, where's 10 of the others?
They said they'd be on their way. But look, they're coming. That's not all that's coming.
Let's get the rules straight. Nothing but this, and the first to run loose. Right?
You savvy real good?
I'll take on anyone.
Hello, dear.
Hello, Paul. That's Paul Holden. He was the best back when there was football team in high school.
That's so shit.
They used to buddy around. He's got to be a junior in college by now.
Derry's got to work.
I can take you. You can handle me, Paul? I can handle any greaser.
Made me think of a book by Jack London. You know, the one where 2 wolf packs wait for one of 2 to go down in the fight? Only, it's a little different here. The moment either one swings, the rumble's on.
Hold up! Wait for me! Dallas?
Dallas, I thought you were still in the hospital.
I was. I ain't no more.
I wanted to ask Dallas how he got out, but his toes was bigger than I took it for, was slugging the sense out of him. I mean, I thought he was going to knock my teeth out. Once Derek was done with him, Paul's crawling out on his hands and his knees. Derek saw what was happening to me, and he picked the social up and threw him back 3 feet. I figured I should help out Dallas since I only had the use of one arm. I jumped on the back of the soap that was slugging Dallas, and he threw me over his shoulder. I got kicked in the ribs, and you better believe it hurt. Dallas tried to grab him, but he kicked me in the head so hard, I was stunned. All of a sudden, I'm lying there stunned. The greasers started shouting.
They're running! Stop running!
Stop that!
Yeah, we're gonna run!
Chase him home! Chase him to Mexico!
Got a couple of guys hurt. Better go check up on them.
Pony! Pony, come on, man, we gotta go. We gotta go see Johnny.
Right now?
Yes, right now. He's getting worse than when we left off. I got a car. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Wait. Right at her voice. You can't see him. He's dying.
Dying? What? If we're gonna see Johnny, you're gonna end up on your own operating table.
I'll let you see him. But it's because you're his friends. His family. Not because of the gun. Go ahead.
Johnny! Hey, Johnny! Johnny, with one man we beat the socials. We beat them out of the territory.
Hey, y'all.
Johnny, you listening to me? We beat the socials, man. We won.
Fighting ain't no good, Al.
Just Johnny!
Come on, we beat him, man. Ain't you listening to me? We won.
Bobby, boy.
Yeah.
Stay. Go.
What? What is it? No, Johnny. Johnny, don't be dead, man. Johnny. This is what you get. This is what you get, you little punk. You should have never been. Johnny. Johnny, come on, man. See, Tony, I was crazy for not wanting him to get me. If he was smart like me, would have never been in this mess. If you'd been smart, but you're not smart, you're dead. You'd never been here. You shouldn't have done. This is what you get, Pony. You need to wise up. Wise up, Pony. You hear me? You need to wise up. You get like me and you never get hurt. You hear me? Wise up. Johnny's dead. We told him about beating the associates and he just died. Dallas told him we were proud. Johnny pulled me in and he told me to stay gold. He ran out.
You got a call. We know.
Dallas ran out all crazy. Screaming. He couldn't take it.
Even Dallas had a breaking point.
He kept telling me to wise up.
Hurting point. Dallas Winston is dead.
Dallas is dead too. Dallas.
Pulled a gun on the security guards.
It wasn't loaded.
They didn't know that.
Dallas wanted to be dead. And Dallas always gets what he wants.
You feel it about it. There's nothing you can do. You okay, buddy?
I started spinning. Visions of faces dancing around me in a hot mist. I felt so hot that all of a sudden, Terry, what's the matter with me?
Fever, exhaustion, a minor shock. Concussion?
Where did I get the concussion?
At the rumble. You've been asleep and delirious since Saturday night.
Terry, I'm never gonna make up the schoolwork I missed. And I've gotta go to court soon. Do you think they'll split us up, put us in a home?
I don't know. Johnny wanted me to have this book. Told the nurse he wanted you to have it.
I don't want to finish it. I could never get past where the southern gentlemen go running into sure death just because they're down.
Get some rest, buddy.
The hearing was the next day. Cherry really surprised me.
Bob had been drinking. He was drunk. When we got home, he told me he was going to fix up Tony and Johnny for picking up his girl. When I begged him, he told me to shut up and get out of the car.
Hey, it looks like
The judge talked to the doctors and to a few of my teachers. When he called me up to the stand, I was scared stiff, but he hardly asked anything. How did I like living with my brothers? What was school like and stuff like that? He told me to quit chewing on my fingernails. Then he said, I quit, and the case was closed. I wish I could say things went to normal then, but they didn't, especially me. I started running into things like the door. I was lucky if I got home with both shoes on and the right notebook in my hand. I wasn't tired. I wasn't hungry either. Everything tasted like bologna. And I was lousy up in school.
Pony boy, I'd like to talk to you about your grades.
I used to make all A's in English, mostly because Mrs. Time has me do compositions. You know, she's a real good lady who makes you think.
Your grades have really dropped, Pony boy. You're failing this class right now. But, considering the circumstances, if you come up with a good semester theme, I'm willing to pass you.
Yes, ma'am. I'll try. What's the theme supposed to be on?
Anything you think important. I want your own ideas, your experience. No less than 5 pages.
Like my first trip to the zoo?
Do you think that's important?
Well, I know what isn't.
What isn't important?
Schoolwork. I mean, wild sweat.
Take it easy.
I'm gonna have to get a job as soon as I get out of high school anyway. Why not drop out now, right?
No, you're not going to drop out. Funny boy, with your grades, you need a scholarship. We can put you through college.
Big deal.
Johnny and Dallas were our buddies too. Just because you lose somebody doesn't mean you stop living. You don't just quit, funny boy.
I mean, take a look at Soda. He's a dropout and he's doing just fine. You can just lay off.
If you don't like the way things are going around here, you can go ahead and leave.
Come on, you guys.
What's up with Soda?
You lost Sandy too.
She's in Florida with her grandmother. She's writing it back.
This came back in the mail today. It's a letter Soda Bob wrote to Sandy. It's marked return to sender.
Not even opened.
I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, it's okay. Seriously.
I was telling you the truth, buddy boy. I dropped out because I'm dumb. I'm happy working at a gas station with cars, but you'd never be happy doing that. And you have to understand about Derek, too. He just wants you to have the opportunities we missed. And we can't get hacked off at each other anymore. All we've got left. Honey boy, if you're making it for all 3 of us. What do you say, buddy?
You guys get out of here. I've got a theme to write.
See you later.
Johnny's handwriting.
I asked the nurse to give me this book so that you can finish it. I wanted to tell Dallas to look at his sunset for me. He'll probably think you're crazy, but ask him for me. Listen, I don't mind dying now. Some of those kids' parents came by to thank me, and I know it was worth it. The guy that wrote that poem, when he said, things are green and gold, it's like when you're a kid. But it's when you get used to everything that it's like that. The way you are, Cody, that's gold. There's lots of good in the world still. Please tell Dallas. I don't think he knows. Your pal, Johnny.
Semester, composition. Ponyboy Curtis. Teacher, Mrs. Sun. When I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of that movie house, I had a